Placental grafting for wounds. The placenta has many functions, including oxygen, respiration, excretion, storage, maintaining pregnancy hormones, and providing nutrients to the developing fetus. Trophoblast cells are very important in the development of the placenta because these are the cells that actually invade the endometrium to become the decidua to allow for implantation. The trophoblast formation also inhabits the maternal blood supply, and cells with a trophoblast origin are multipotent. They can differentiate, they can produce growth factors, components of the extracellular matrix. They contain fibroblasts and also help with binding between protoglycans. These cells are also responsible for to differentiate into angiogenesis, which vascularizes the placenta. Those cell components of the trophoblast are important when you look at the components of wound healing. In order for a wound to heal, you need the regeneration of cells that were lost. You need to repair the connective tissue, and the regeneration and repair is often done by the release of growth factors, which is found in the trophoblast of the placenta. Macrophages are needed to clean up cellular debris. Fibrin is needed for the meshwork to form new capillaries, and fibroblasts are needed to secrete collagen for remodel and scar formation. So if you compare that to the previous slide, you see that the trophoblasts of the placenta, those cells have all the things that are needed to actually complete wound healing. With all things, there are going to be pros and cons to its usage. Because the placental cells are stem cells, there is a risk for tumorigenesis. They're often resistant to apoptosis and have longer proliferation rates. This creates a high viability for tumors, including long-term storage, which may result in instability. The same things that can make this science a bad thing also makes it a good thing, because the pros are that it can differentiate and it's not easily recognized by the immune system. And most of all, they're allergenic in nature, which means they don't necessarily have to match the host perfectly in order to be used. This just shows the application of a placental graft. Here are some of the results of the placental grafting. When dealing with any type of organ donation, there is social, ethical, and religious considerations. The donation is considered a organ donation and requires consent and proper protocol. The placentas are only used in the third trimester, often obtained from cesarean birth. They may be rejected by religions that will not allow blood-derived products. And the Property and Privacy Acts and rights of patients. Organs may generate financial or reputable benefits that patients will not benefit from. And in some practices and religions, the placenta is reserved for spiritual and ritualistic needs.